Hello YouTube, RHJF back in with another video, and today's video is episode 10 of our flipping 10 mil to 100 mil. And as you can see, we are starting off with some Flip Chat 1 items and some Nexon SS items. And the very first slide that you saw was the Pernix Cowls insta buying, which is never a very good sign if there's actually a PC you're on and they're giving you a price where both of your items insta buy at. So I ended up just trying to scrounge out whatever money I could get for them, and you will see in a little bit what actually does happen with those. And I do believe I had to make a little bit of a loss, if I do remember correctly, and that is what I wanted to talk about in this video. If you have an item that crashes in front of your eyes, like when you buy it and then it goes down while you're trying to sell it, for instance, like that item did, what you want to do is, so like what threw up the red flags immediately was the fact that it insta-bought. You initially want to go for about a 150k profit on the item, in the example of the Pernix Cowl, and then you want to lower it 50k about every 15 minutes, and if it does not sell, put it in exactly what it insta-bought for. And if it does not sell in an hour, sometimes you just got to sell it for what it will sell for, because you have to think of your 6 GE slots as so much money per hour. For instance, if you were flipping an Armadale chain skirt, you can probably get a 250k margin pretty easily, and you can get that entire flip in 30 minutes. So you have to look at your GE slots as 500k an hour profit. And looking at it that way, if you have to take a loss on an item initially like that, you can make that money back with 2 flips in that one slot that would be occupied by that item not selling. And so that's my little tip. Sometimes taking a loss can mean more profit, because if you would have left it in for the price where you would have broke even or even just made 50k profit, it could have taken days or hours at the least to sell, and that would have been a very lucky sell. So that is my tip for today. If an item crashes right in front of you, which I know it's horrible, but sometimes it happens and you just got to deal with it, that's what you have to do. Lower it, give it about 45 minutes to sell for what you bought it at as you're lowering it down, and if that doesn't happen, you just got to take a loss on it, and otherwise you will be losing money in the long run, more than you're already losing, because you're waiting for that money or that item to sell for exactly what you bought it for. And there's another thing that I wanted to talk about, which is that I did figure out how to live commentate. So what I'm going to be doing for the remainder of this series, which you'll see in the price check at the end, that we only have about 20 mil left to go in this series, and how I'm going to be doing the rest of it is I'm going to be doing a live commentary sort of spin on this. So essentially, when something buys or sells, I will cut back in and I will say, basically, this is bought, whatever, we're going to try and put it in for this much amount if it's an Nexon SI item, or I'll go to the forums for the Flip Chat 1 and then we'll put it in for that designated amount of money. But it will also show you sort of how I pick items, because I'll sort of explain how I do that, and it'll explain why I'm picking that item and all of this other thing. So if that sounds interesting to you, if we could get a like on this video, it will give me some extra motivation to do that, because it will make this series take a little bit longer. There will probably be about 2 extra episodes than there would be doing this format, because it takes much longer because of all the time of me explaining everything. So we will probably make only about 3 to 4 mil an episode instead of what we're averaging about 10 mil to right now. So if that is what you want to see, and it's sort of like an in my head version of me flipping, let me know and I will do that. That's sort of what I'm thinking I'm going to do the next 2 episodes anyway. But if that's what you want to see, leave a like and a comment, and I will try to respond to you through the broken Google Plus system that they have now, which I really don't like. If you missed out on that or haven't seen it yet, which means you probably haven't watched too many YouTube videos in the last couple days, there will be a link in the description for that video of me talking about the new Google Plus comment system, as well as the playlist for the series of 10 mil to 100 mil flipping. So with that being said, I do believe we are coming up to the end of the episode here pretty quickly. So as if you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment about anything in this series, maybe help me improve some items you want to see in this series. And if you're new around here, if you want to subscribe, you'll see the rest of this series and anything else that I release, and 80 mil, 157K. Have a nice day.